Hello, Bruce.
Hi, Simon.
How are you today?
I'm blinded by the shirt you're wearing.
Oh, thank you. This old thing. Yes, well, you know, one tries one's best.
I mean, how many palm trees can you get on a shirt?
I've counted them, 173. I think it's important to dress appropriately when you're hosting an audio-only podcast.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, nobody's ever going to see that shirt. Thank goodness.
And I must say your sparkly sequin-covered cravat is equally charming.
I never go anywhere without it.
Hello, everyone at home.
Hi there.
Who can't see our bedazzled, bejeweled outfits.
No. The day that we start doing this on video is the day you need to run.
Yeah. Or it's the day you suddenly realise we've been lying all the time and we're just dressed in our jammies.
So this is a thing called Factoraly, which delivers facts orally. And we try and pick a subject that's fairly dull. This subject isn't.
No, it's a whopper.
It's holidays. It's holiday time.
Yes, it is actually coming up to holiday season, isn't it? So it's quite appropriate that we're doing this.
Well, yes. Yeah, absolutely. So, do you go on holiday? Have you ever been?
I have been, yes. Yes, I like a nice holiday. I'm quite a UK-based holiday goer.
Okay.
So I love exploring these green and pleasant lands of ours.
Yeah.
I used to go on holiday to Devon and in particular the Isle of Wight quite a lot when I was a kid. And I just think that there are an awful lot of lovely, lovely places in this country that I haven't seen yet. Before even poking at the ones overseas.
Interesting. Somebody the other day said to me, what's the most beautiful place you've been on holiday? And I said, Scotland. And they said, that's a really interesting answer because I was expecting you to say something amazing.
Yes. Well, you're quite a well-travelled fella, I think.
I am, yes.
But like me, you've got an appreciation for what's right on your doorstep as well.
Absolutely. Well, I love London as well. I live here. So,
exactly.
Which is a big holiday destination, especially around where I live.
Well, it's literally right on your doorstep.
Yeah, quite literally. So, holidays. I guess it's got something to do with holiness.
It has, yes. So, holiday comes from holy day.
Yes.
Originally Old English, Harligdag.
Okay. Nobody's going to tell you that's the wrong pronunciation because they're all dead.
Yes, exactly, yes. Not terribly many records of it being pronounced either. You know, Cliff Richard didn't jump on a bus and sing "We're all going on our summer Harligdag."
Exactly.
But there we go. And so holy day. So they were originally, there were no summer holidays. There were no statutory 4 weeks off work. There was no international travel, any of that. But traditionally, going back hundreds, even thousands of years, you had holy days. You certainly had things like Christmas and Easter, but also other saints' days, other particular holy days in the Christian calendar, and other faiths and other cultures as well.
I guess Sunday is a holiday, if you're Christian. Yes,
I suppose it is. It sort of fits the definition, a single day off for religious observance.
Yes.
Just happens that one happens once a week, whereas the others happen once a year.
Yes. And you can't get very far on a single day.
No, you can't. No, exactly. You can't just sort of nip off to Benidorm for the afternoon, can you?
Not really, unless you live in Benidorm.
No. But yes, these holy days were spent in your local area. You went to church, you had a celebration of whichever particular holy day it was.
Yeah.
And then you sat at home and ate and communed with your family and friends and then back to work the next day. It was just a day of religious observance.
Right.
It was nothing more than that. But they were things to look forward to. There was a certain amount of partying, feasting.
Yes.
Eating, drinking, dancing, singing.
But we're not going to be talking about that sort of holiday, are we? Because otherwise we'll be talking about Christmas, and we've already done that.
Yeah, exactly, yes.
I usually break down holidays into 3 types of holiday.
Oh, go on.
So there's a break, which is a short holiday, which is usually involving a city.
Right, okay. Yeah.
So it's like to see things.
Yes.
It's like to investigate on a deep level a particular place, one particular place. Then there's a tour,
right,
which is where you go from place to place, possibly in a car, to see a number of different places and the landscape in between them. And then there's a holiday. And that's where you lay on a beach, put your hand up, and someone brings you a burger and a beer.
Excellent. Right. In that case, by your definition, I have never had a holiday.
What?
I have tours. So whenever I go on holiday, it's car-based. It involves traveling around. It involves cramming in as many National Trust properties as possible, learning about the local culture, history, etc. I can't stand the idea of a beach holiday. I'm a naturally restless person. I don't rest very well. So the idea of laying on a beach and enjoying the sun, and that being the whole event, I don't get that. I appreciate that people do, but I don't.
A restful holiday is very good for you.
So I've heard.
I mean, for example, women who go on holiday twice a year have a significantly lower risk of suffering a heart attack than those who only travel every 6 years or so.
Right, well.
Similarly, if women go on holiday twice a year, they're also less likely to suffer from depression. And men who don't take a holiday at least once a year have a 20% higher risk of death and a 30% greater risk of heart disease. So holidays are good for you.
Goodness me. Wow. Okay, that's quite impressive.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing about it is that, you know, if you spend money on travel, can we sort of include traveling with holidays?
Yeah, well, yeah, certainly, yes. I think it's a given, yeah.
So couples who travel together have deeper relationships than those who go on separate holidays or don't go on holidays at all.
Okay.
So there's sort of a bonding thing.
Yeah.
You know, the couple that travels together stays together, sort of thing. and then also it's about happiness as well.
Yeah.
So if you spend money on a holiday, you're likely to feel better about it than if you spend money on something material. Basically, you go on holiday to be better for your wellness.
Very good. I was sort of looking at the rise of the summer holiday. You know, when did this really become a thing?
Yes.
And a lot of it was about going somewhere healthier for the health benefits. So, you know, we saw the rise of spa towns in this country.
Oh, yes.
During the 1700s.
Yeah.
And people would go to take the healthy spring spa water.
Yes.
The seaside, you know, I mentioned I used to go on holiday to the Isle of Wight when I was a kid. To me, that is the epitome of summer holiday, going to a British seaside town, eating fish and chips, building a sandcastle, playing in the amusement arcades. That's my kind of holiday.
They're great too, though.
Exactly. So, you know, again, this has always been a thing. You know, if you work in the city, you know, in the industrial era, you're sort of getting a lung full of coal smoke every time you breathe.
Yeah.
Nip down to the seaside, get some fresh air, bathe in the salt water, which has all kinds of invigorating, rejuvenating properties.
Yes.
And you're much better off for it.
Interesting. So you talk about going on holiday in the UK. One of the best-known travel companies in the UK that's no longer exists, it's defunct, was Thomas Cook.
Don't just book it. Thomas Cook it.
I used to do the advertising for Thomas Cook.
Did you?
Yeah.
Not surprised.
I've done a couple of posters which did quite well, won awards and things. But Thomas Cook himself lived in the 1800s.
Oh, he was actually a person?
Oh, yeah. Thomas Cook.
I thought it was going to be one of those fake names.
He started work as a gardener's boy. He left school at 10. And then he became a cabinet maker. And then he became an itinerant Baptist preacher.
Okay.
And this is the guy, right, who invented the all-inclusive travel holiday.
Yeah.
And his first holidays were about temperance.
Oh my goodness. What a turnaround.
Which is something you don't see at all.
What happened to him?
I don't know. So it was his first foray into tourism was a railway excursion to Loughborough.
Great.
For members of the Leicester Temperance Society in 1841. And then that was very successful, and then he started to organise tours further afield in the UK, and then to the US and to the Holy Land.
Right. Yes. Of course.
So he greatly believed in like touring the world.
Yeah.
As a religious thing to do.
Yes. Yeah.
He set up Sunday schools. He did all sorts of things.
Yeah. Of course, that was, you know, the major experience of travel for certain classes over the centuries, wasn't it? You know, going on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land, or, you know, going to
Mecca.
to Lourdes or Mecca or anywhere like that. That was a large purpose of travel.
Absolutely. So Thomas Cook started to organise tours which were including the travel and the hotel. So basically, it's a package holiday.
Yes.
If you like. And package holidays have kind of come a long way since Thomas Cook.
I wonder whether Thomas Cook had a particularly significant moment in his life where he turned away from religion and temperance and said, you know what would make this even better? Endless booze.
Yes. Jugs of woo-woo.
Brilliant. Maybe it was his descendants who sort of decided to take the company in a slightly different direction.
I suspect it might have been.
Brilliant.
So you say that you take your holidays mostly in the UK?
Mostly, yes. I've been to a few places abroad. I've been to Austria a couple of times, been to France, been to America on one particular holiday.
Yeah.
But yeah, I keep coming back to the UK.
The average person in the UK has visited 10 countries.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
By comparison, Germans have been to 8. The average French person has been to 5. And in America, only 29% of the population have ever been abroad.
Really? Gosh.
Yeah, only a third of the American population actually have been abroad.
Wow.
But to be fair, if you live in America, you've got beaches, you've got mountains, you've got skiing, you've got everything that you could possibly want in one country.
You've also got quite a long way to fly before you get anywhere else.
Yes, that's true as well. Unless you go to Canada or Mexico.
Sure, yeah. Can you tot up how many countries you've been to?
I could.
How long have we got? Ballpark figure.
100?
No.
Maybe?
Crikey.
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay, I've got 6.
Wow.
Gosh.
I mean, that's a very loose ballpark. It might be bigger than that, but I don't know. Where do you think is the most visited country in the world then?
Most visited country in the world?
You know I'm going to hate the answer to this one.
Oh, it's not France, is it? Oh, Bruce. Shame.
Yep. France is the most visited country in the world.
I mean, what have they got that the rest of the world haven't got, apart from culture and history and art and food and sunshine and things?
In the south of France, and wine.
Yeah.
I mean, apart from that. So there's about 89 million visitors to France every year.
Crikey.
Compared to, I mean, the US has about 80 million, so
Right.
so about 10% less. And Spain has 85 million.
Huh.
So they're the top 3.
Right, okay.
8.2% of the gross domestic product of France is tourism.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. So France is the most visited country in the world.
Yes.
Do you know which country is most visited by us Brits? We have a particular favourite holiday destination.
I would guess Spain.
It is Spain.
Is it? Okay.
And it has been Spain for several years. I've never been there, so I don't particularly know what I'm missing. But Spain does seem to be the most popular destination for Brits. After that, it's then France, Italy, Greece, Portugal. Those are the top 5 destinations for us Brits to go to. And they're all in Europe. I suppose that makes sense because they're quite nearby.
We're all next door, yeah.
Yeah. Then after that, it's the USA for us. That's our next sort of popular destination outside of Europe. And we do seem to go abroad quite a lot. I found some statistics from 2022 that said UK residents made a total of 86.2 million trips abroad.
Wow.
So we do it a fair bit.
Yes.
In 2023, we spent an estimated £72.4 billion on going overseas at one point or other.
That's a lot.
So we do like a holiday.
If you are going to France, I mean, Paris is obviously a fabulous place to go.
Yes.
It is the most romantic city in the world, followed by Venice and Florence.
Yes. Okay.
And the Louvre is very popular. It's actually the largest museum in the world.
Is it really?
73,000 square meters.
Gosh.
and has about 9 million visitors every year.
That's a lot, isn't it, actually?
9 million, yeah.
Crikey.
And it was originally built as a fortress in the 12th century.
Yes, I remember reading that. Yeah, and it was a palace after that as well, wasn't it?
Yes.
Wow. Vive la France.
Oui.
I mentioned the good old-fashioned British seaside holiday.
With postcards.
Yes, postcards and things like that. And yes, I sort of picture the rise of the British seaside holiday as being a very Victorian thing. You look at places like Brighton and Eastbourne, absolutely riddled with Victoriana.
Yes.
The architecture, the bandstands, the promenades, the piers, the statues, all of that stuff. It's all very, very Victorian.
Yes.
And that was certainly when it was the most popular, but it started, a reasonable amount earlier than that. I found, bathing machines.
Yes, it's like a caravan that you put in the sea.
Exactly, yeah, that's it. So to preserve your modesty, you'd sort of hop into this one-person carriage on the beach, fully dressed in your weekday attire.
Yes.
The carriage would be drawn by horse or sometimes winched or pushed manually down to the water's edge. You'd change in the machine. You'd often change into nothing at all, actually. Before bathing suits became popular, it was quite a thing to swim in the nude. Mm-hmm. And then you go down a few steps at the back of the machine into the edge of the water, but you'd stay close to the bathing machine so that no one could see you. It was there to disguise the fact that you were having fun.
So you were basically taking the waters, not really exercising.
Exactly, yeah. There wasn't an awful lot of swimming involved. You were dipping.
Yes.
And these things often had awnings around them, canopies.
I see them as sort of red and white.
Often, yes, often stripy.
Yes.
So again, a very Victorian thing. Apparently, they actually started in the mid-1700s.
Goodness.
There's there's certainly evidence that they were being made in Margate in Kent in 1750. There's a suggestion that they were actually around in the 1730s. So they're a Georgian invention, not Victorian. But obviously then, it was quite a rare thing. Only the wealthy could sort of take the horse and cart ride to the sea. Then when the trains came in the 1800s, that became more accessible, more popular. And then the droves just went for a day or possibly a weekend at the seaside. And then all the paraphernalia that came with it. People started selling ice cream at the seaside. Fish and chip shops sprung up. The penny arcades sprang up in the early 1900s. And it just became what it is now. But I love the idea of people going from the city to places like Brighton and Eastbourne before they were developed, when they were just quaint seaside towns.
Yes.
Pre-tourism. I'd like that idea.
I actually really like a beach resort in the winter. I think there's something rather magical and special about a British seaside resort with sort of steel grey skies or possibly driving rain.
Yes, it suddenly reminds you that people do actually live there. It's not just a tourist destination.
I spent one summer as a deck chair attendant on Eastbourne Beach.
Did you?
Yeah.
Brilliant. I like Eastbourne.
It's a nice place. The beach, you get really fit because the beaches are made of stones.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So if you're walking up and down flogging deck chairs, I was very, very fit by the time I'd finished.
Great.
There's a day called Peak Airline Day, which is usually a Friday in August or July, between 2 and 4 p.m.
Right.
So just before tea. At that given time, there are likely to be 16,000 aeroplanes in the air worldwide.
Goodness.
Yes.
Wow. So that's a lot of people in the sky at one time.
That is. Moving around on Earth as well, you get quite a lot.
Sure, yeah.
So the beginning of the Chinese New Year, people who work away from home go home.
Oh, I see, right.
So there's about 385 million Chinese people will travel home for the holiday for Chinese New Year, which is massive.
That is huge, isn't it? That's like a migration.
Yes, but they're all going to different places. In Iraq, there's a lot of people just going to one place.
Right.
So, you hear about these pilgrimages to Mecca, which, they look pretty big. But by comparison, they're quite small compared to the Arba'in pilgrimage, which is the world's largest public gathering. It's held in Iraq, and it's twice the size of Mecca. It's
Really?
about 20. In 2023, there were 22 million people went to this thing, and they all sort of travel there, walk there, pilgrimage. It's incredible.
Wow. God, that's big.
Yes, I mean, most of the year, all the accommodation is empty.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah,
It's for this one time of
event.
the year.
Wow.
When everything fills up.
So holidays obviously can be quite expensive things. You've got to pay for your travel, pay for your accommodation, food, entertainment, etc.
Especially these days, it's really expensive.
Really expensive.
Yeah.
Years and years ago, it used to be even more expensive by virtue of the fact that you didn't get paid from your employer.
It was all unpaid holiday.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there's been sort of quite a long history about people fighting for the right to be paid by their employer for taking holidays. We go back to those one-off holy days.
Yes.
You were given that day off, but you didn't get paid for it.
Yeah.
And any time you took off work was unpaid. So, you couldn't afford to take much time off because otherwise you had no money.
Yes.
And it was surprisingly late in the day that paid leave actually came in. It's always sort of been at the employer's discretion. Maybe now and then you might get a very generous employer who would give you a bit of money to take a day off.
Yeah.
But by and large, no. It wasn't until 1938 that the Holidays with Pay Act came out in Britain.
In the UK. Yeah.
Which was a law that didn't enforce, but enabled wage regulating authorities to introduce paid holiday for workers.
Wow.
So it gave employers the opportunity to pay their employees to take time off. But obviously that's money that comes out of the employer. So it wasn't terribly popular at the time. And this sort of argument went on, decade after decade. There were various strikes throughout history of people, demanding to be paid for their time off.
Yes.
The EU came up with a delightful sounding thing called the Working Time Directive, which just makes me think of the Prime Directive from Star Trek.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Which made it mandatory for employers to offer 4 weeks paid leave per year.
Yes.
This didn't happen until 1993.
Yep.
So really quite late. The UK abstained from the vote at the time, saying, no, that'll cripple us. We eventually did it in 1998. So almost, the next millennium did we get that sort of statutory 4 weeks paid leave.
There is still a country in the world that doesn't have a single legally required paid vacation day there.
Really? Where's that?
I mean, you think it would be like the Middle East or something, right?
I would have thought.
Yeah. America, USA.
Beg your pardon?
So technically, the United States is the only developed country in the world without a single legally required paid vacation day. It's all voluntary.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And they usually only get 2 weeks a year.
Right.
I mean, they get sort of Martin Luther King Day and President's Day and all this.
Labor Day and stuff.
But yeah, so
Wow.
you don't have to be, I mean, technically, those can be unpaid.
Wow.
Those holidays.
Gosh, that's worrying.
Yes.
And then that brings us quite nicely into bank holidays.
Oh, yes.
Those glorious one-off days that we all sort of count down to so that we can have a single extra day off work.
The ones that rain.
The ones that rain, traditionally. Are they going to be on a Friday or a Monday? Can I extend them into making it a long weekend?
Yeah.
Et cetera, et cetera.
Why don't we ever have a bank holiday in the middle of the week?
I assume because it would just annoy people too much.
But if you have Wednesday off,
Yeah.
then it's like working 2 short weeks. You have like a Monday, you come back to work on Monday morning, having had the weekend off. Then you work Monday, Tuesday. Then you relax on Wednesday. Then you go back to work on Thursday, Friday.
That is true. That is a nice idea. I suppose for people who want to sort of extend their weekend by a day, it's more justifiable to perhaps go away for a couple of nights
Yes.
on a 3-day weekend than it is on a 2-day weekend. So
I guess
maybe that's more valuable to people.
I'm going to push for the bank holiday Wednesdays.
Bank holiday Wednesday. Great idea. And these were, again, the major holy days were always recognised, but not enforced or, formally recognised by law. In 1871, in this country, we had the Bank Holiday Act, which made those particular days an official thing, upon which the banks shut That's why they're called bank holidays, because the bank's shut.
Yes.
And since the banks are shut, then all the other businesses might as well shut
We
as
can't
well.
possibly work without a bank.
No, of course. Absolutely. Well, 1871, that was truer than it is now.
I guess, yes, true.
And one of the most popular bank holidays in this country is the May bank holiday, May Day.
Yes.
And I had a quick look into May Day.
Okay.
This bizarre day where rural villagers gather together around a big stick, tie ribbons to it, and dance in circles.
A maypole.
A maypole, one of many, many very obscure British traditions.
Yes.
But this apparently goes back to a Celtic tradition called Baltain,
Okay.
which was a festival that sort of celebrated the first day of summer, and a nice day off for the farmers who were about to have their hands full for the next few months. And later there was a Roman festival called Floralia, which again was sort of late spring, early summer. It honoured the goddess of flowers and springtime, and these things have sort of come together to be, the May Day festival that we have now.
Yes.
A celebration that's centuries, if not millennia, old, but was only officially recognised as a bank holiday as part of this Victorian Act. And now these bank holidays are sort of so set in stone that we mark them on our calendars. We desperately look forward to them. We complain that we don't have enough of them compared to other countries, and so on.
But sometimes we cheat, don't we? So, for example, sometimes there's like Easter or Christmas or something like that will fall so that the bank holiday Monday actually falls on the Sunday.
Oh yes, right.
So we get two bank holidays. We get like Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, two for the price of one.
Yeah, very odd.
I had a quick look at public holidays in other countries. Saying that we always complain we don't have enough.
Yes.
We have 8 public holidays a year.
Yes.
So that's bank holidays and religious days as well, Christmas and Easter. The country that has the fewest is Vietnam. They only have 6 public holidays a year.
Yes.
Except that one of them lasts for 7 days. So
that's cheating.
Ups the ante a bit.
Absolutely.
Which country would you say has the most public holidays per year?
Germany.
Nepal.
Okay.
Nepal, and I don't quite understand this, has between 35 and 45 public holidays a year.
They must be religious.
Must be religious. Why the differing number? Maybe it's sort of a bit like leap years. Maybe one of them only occurs every few years or whatever. But yes, they have 35 to 45 public holidays a year. I couldn't quite find out whether they were, you're forced to not work. Because if you are, that's an awful lot of days where the workers all suddenly down tools, isn't it?
But these are days when you have a day off. I mean, there are lots of days when you don't have a day off. They're called sort of like national days.
Oh, right.
And there are so many of them. National Poop Day.
Do we?
February the 9th. No, that's American.
Ah, fine.
Thumb Appreciation Day. Fill Our Staplers Day. So give me a day. Give me a day
Sorry,
of the year.
Can we just linger there for a minute? Fill Our Staplers Day. What are they doing in the office on all the other days?
They're using half-empty staplers.
That's just bonkers.
Okay, give me a day. We'll do a couple of days. Any day of the year.
All right, let's go for my birthday, 30th of January.
January the 30th. January the 30th is Croissant Day.
Oh, good. Happy birthday, me.
Give me another one.
The 12th of June.
12th of June? The 12th of June is Red Rose Day.
Lovely.
Yeah, that's much better.
6th of October.
6th of October is Mad Hatter Day.
Where we celebrate the works of Lewis Carroll, or where we celebrate people who make hats?
Or you just wear a hat.
Great.
Yes.
Who comes up with these things?
It's the day after Chic Spy Day and the day before Frappe Day.
Oh, well, that explains it then, doesn't it? Great.
But there are some very unusual. I tell you what, we have a blog.
Oh, here it comes.
So we put together some show notes, and there are links in this blog to all sorts of stuff that we'll be talking about today. And in there, you'll find a whole calendar of days of the year and what sort of national days they are. And you'll find those at a place called Factoraly.com.
Factoraly.com.
It's a website.
Hence the .com.
Yes, and there's a blog there, and you'll find one will say episode such and such, holidays, and just go there, and you'll find more information about holidays than you ever really wanted to know.
What a wonderful way to spend your holiday.
For example, did you know that April the 17th was blah 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 day?
Again, who decides this?
July the 21st, invite an alien to live with you day.
Okay.
July the 20th, National Ugly Truck Contest Day. I mean, I don't know who comes up with this stuff.
We had National Cheese Day recently, didn't we?
We did, yes, just the other day. There are days which have 2 days.
Oh.
A slightly weird one. On October the 30th, obviously Halloween.
Sure.
Create a Great Funeral Day, but also Haunted Refrigerator Night.
For goodness sake.
Oh, God, I just keep spotting these. September the 23rd, National Dogs in Politics Day. It's also National Apple Cider Vinegar Day. Anyway, I'm going to stop there because this is...
Can anyone just apply for one of these things?
Yes, you can.
Can you?
You can. As long as you have enough backing,
right.
You can have these accepted as a national day.
What could we do?
Oh,
National I Think You'll Find Day.
That would be good. Most people stay in hotels, don't they, when they go? Or Airbnbs these days, especially. Yes. Do you know the world's largest hotel?
Ooh. I want to say the Burj Khalifa just because it's really, really tall. But I don't know if it's large in terms of capacity.
Not much of it is a hotel. Yeah. It's also mostly offices and homes and things.
So, no, I don't.
So, it's in Malaysia.
Right.
It's called the First World Hotel.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. How many rooms are there at the Malaysian First World Hotel? Bearing in mind, it's the largest hotel in the world.
Yeah. I'm just trying to picture some of the hotels I've been in and what the highest room number was. So, 1,000.
Up.
2,000.
Up.
5.
Up.
10.
No, too much.
Oh.
7,351 rooms.
Goodness me. That's a lot of people being on holiday at once.
Nearly 7,500 rooms in a hotel.
Gosh. Basil Fawlty would have a nightmare.
I know. Well, it's only just beaten the Venetian and Palazzo complex in Vegas. Because that complex has just over 7,000 rooms. Right, but it also has 40 restaurants.
Good grief.
Yeah.
Sport for choice.
I know. It's mad.
That's like a small town.
Do you feel the need to travel?
I begin to feel a little bit itchy and restless if I haven't been anywhere nice for a while.
Yeah. Do your parents travel?
Not a lot.
Interestingly, because the desire to travel may be genetic. So if your family don't travel much, it may mean that you don't travel much.
Oh, really?
And there's a thing called the wanderlust gene.
I was just going to mention wanderlust, yeah.
Yes. So it's associated with increased levels of curiosity and restlessness and dopamine levels. So the wanderlust gene is one of those genes that you can have in your genetics or not.
Right, how interesting.
And it may mean that some people are more predisposed to go on holiday than others.
How interesting.
In Japan, there's a company called Unagi Travel, which is a Japanese travel agency for stuffed animals. So you can send your stuffed animal on holiday without you. And this company will take photographs.
No way.
And they'll take photographs of your stuffed animal in various different places in Japan. And they'll send you postcards with your animal in various places.
Okay. I mean, you could, depending on how much that costs, you could just go on holiday yourself and take your stuffed animal with you.
Well, you could. So they charge you 1,300 yen, £6.70 per postcard. And they'll take your stuffed animal on 3 trips a month. Again, you can read all about this on the blog.
That's great. I suppose if you enjoy reading travel blogs, then,
Yes.
The novelty of seeing your own teddy bear in them.
Here's Teddy in Nagasaki.
So jealous of Teddy. He's always going to such fun places.
So, Simon, I imagine there's quite a few holiday records.
Yeah. There are. I really struggled with this because there are just so many. And there are records about individual holidays. So obviously there are lots of Christmassy ones, lots of summery ones, etc.
Well, especially when you put holidays into Google, it comes up with the holidays.
Automatically comes up with Christmas, exactly. It's quite hard to narrow down. So I just decided to pick a few random ones and see where we go. The world's tallest sandcastle.
Oh, I love making sandcastles.
I do too. This is a thing I regularly do with my son. If we go somewhere sandy, we
do you use a bucket?
Oh, bucket and spade. We've got a sort of a large sandcastle shaped bucket as well as regular buckets.
Oh, with crenellations on it.
Yes, exactly. Yes, fortified sandcastle. The world's tallest sandcastle was built in 2015 by a team from Virginia Key Beach in Florida. 13.97 meters tall.
That's like a 2-story building.
Yeah. Then there's a chap called Fred Finn from the UK, holds the record as being the most travelled person. He has flown over 15 million miles and has visited 139 countries.
Wow.
So he's doing all right.
Yeah.
There's someone from Brazil called Anderson Diaz who has the record for visiting all 195 countries in the world in 543 days.
Gosh.
So a year and a half. That's a lot of travelling, isn't it?
That is an awful lot of travelling.
Crikey. I tried to find the most expensive summer holiday. It's impossible because they're just so personalised. And do you include things that you bought whilst you're away, etc. But I did find the most expensive cruise, which hasn't actually come out yet. They're taking orders for the 2027 season.
Right.
This is a 140-day world cruise.
Yes.
Visiting 71 ports. It goes from Miami and ends up back in New York. It visits 6 continents, 40 countries, etc., etc. £1.7 million.
Yes, that's the Seven Seas Splendor.
The Seven Seas Splendor is the name of the ship, yes.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it is pretty, I mean, if you look at it, it's pretty luxurious. That includes staying in a 4,500 square foot suite.
Oh, crikey.
I mean, that's bigger than my flat, I think.
Yeah. That fee works out as roughly £9,500 a night.
Wow.
It's, I think we can say that's probably going to be for the select few.
I would say so. Well, I think I need a holiday.
Yes, I think I need a break as well. Yeah. How about we have a week off?
People wouldn't like that. if you know, if we took a week off, people say, "Where's our Factoraly this week?"
Yes, absolutely.
It's Thursday. There's no Factoraly.
The system would come grinding to a halt.
And then how would they like and subscribe and do all those other things that you need to do?
They wouldn't be able to. That would be sad, wouldn't it?
I know.
Imagine waking up on a Thursday morning and not getting a notification saying that a new episode has arrived.
Yes, and not being able to leave us a 5-star review.
No.
Which we expect.
That would be terrible.
Like
sad.
a 5-star holiday.
Yes. Okay, so let's not do that then. Let's just carry on.
But if you do go on holiday, when you're on holiday, if you bump into any nerds, you could mention this to them.
You certainly could.
And say, hello, I listened to a podcast called Factoraly, and they'll walk away.
You could even find the translation to say that in the language of whichever country you're visiting.
Google is your friend.
Yes.
So thank you very much for coming and listening to us. We do appreciate it.
We do, absolutely. Please come again next time to listen to some more fun-filled, fascinating facts on
Factoraly.
Fact Holiday. Nice. Goodbye.
Au revoir.